What's up, P Pod? It's your boy Sean P. And happy Monday. We are live tonight. Just wanted to touch base with the community, check on you guys, see how y'all doing, and answer any questions that y'all may have. And as always, don't forget to like this live, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, all those good things. And comment, all the things. We need a new tripod for phones. But essentially, I was just sitting around the house. It's been one of those Mondays. We haven't done much today. At least, well, let me not say that. It's been a productive Monday. What am I talking about? The last couple hours haven't been productive at all because we just been hanging out in the house. Just had some chicken and mac and cheese and string beans. So the itis has definitely got the best of me for the last couple hours. And we've just been chilling around the crib, enjoying family time. But it was kind of like a weird family time because everybody was on a device of some sort. So there's that. But we got a lot done today. I am in the midst of a new project of tackling all of this land that we have. We got, well, it's more land than we've had in the previous times. So we've got almost 2 acres of land to take care of. It's just us. But we hardly have any like power equipment to take care of the land. What's going on? Iran is in the house. Okay. A lot going on over there in the Middle East. Croatia, what's up? Shout outs to Tony Kukoc. Come on in, like this live. Jordan, okay. The Middle East is in here. Make sure you clean all that off, boo. Is there a dirty fork or knife in there? You can like scrape it off. So go in the dishwasher because everything's dirty and just scrape off all that. Everybody like this live. Like this live. We're trying to get to 100 likes tonight, even though we're not cooking, even though Key is in the room handling the baby. Maybe she'll be on a little bit later. But yeah, like this live. 100 likes on the live. Let's go. We want to keep up the energy same way that we always do. If you are, I just got a message from one of my parents from when I was teaching in 1st grade and just stunned me. If you're feeling the vibes, drop the super chat. Any denomination would do. Who is in the building? I say Croatia's in here. Trisha Brown, Monk's Corner, South Carolina. Who's from Monk's Corner? I think like, isn't Charlemagne the God from there? Charlemagne the God, I believe, is from Monk's Corner. I thought I remembered that name of a city. But welcome to the live. If you're not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 500 subscribers away from 10,000. Hey, don't just kick that stuff around. Pick it up. It's trash. Put it where the trash goes. And y'all get all y'all stuff up. The toys, all the things. Get it up. Kingstree, South Carolina in the house. I've never heard of Kingstree, South Carolina. And then again, you know, I'm not like super well traveled to be knowing a whole bunch of anything. So it's all good. Anissa from Chapin, South Carolina. South Carolina is in the building today. Please hit that like button. Israel is in the building. London. We got the trolls in here already. Julie Howard and Preppy Layla from Illinois. Okay, Indiana is in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 100 likes. Let me introduce myself. I didn't do that because I'm getting wrapped up with what's going on in the house. I'm Sean, and this is our channel. I usually do this stuff with my wife, Key. We have been married for almost 15 years, y'all. Shout outs to Black Love. Shout outs to Love Everybody, to Love Everywhere. And we have 8 children, 8 kids, ranging from, our youngest is almost 10 months and our oldest will be 23 this year, which is crazy. But we're in Virginia, actually. Iceland is in the building. Japan, what's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you still seem happy. Found you a good one? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Crystal from La Crosse, what's going on? Happy anniversary. Is that right? We got an anniversary in the house. Love taking, I don't want to fully disclose everywhere we are, just for safety purposes. Yeah, but we're about an hour from both Richmond and Raleigh. India is in the building. What's going on, Roy? Welcome. I need everybody to hit that like button. I need y'all. We're gonna try to get to 100 likes. Very lofty goal to try to do it by myself. Usually when we have the beautiful Nakia here, things go a little bit better. But I was sitting around just confused. Not confused really, but just uncertain of what to do with myself. I've been creating content all day, and I don't know. I guess it's the ebbs and flows of being a content creator, right? So we had these couple of videos that were doing really, really well on our YouTube channel, and then the last couple of videos are not doing as well. So just trying to process that. Of course, all the doubt and second guessing yourself comes into mind, but I guess that comes with the territory. Shenandoah, we have not been to Shenandoah, I don't think. Camilo, what's going on? Australia, what's going on? Tap the live, share it with somebody, and let's switch up the prompt. Canada, oh Canada. I am doing just fine. Don't forget to like this live. We're trying to get to 100 likes. 100 likes on this live. I'm doing well. Korea's in the building. Am I happy that Ohio State won the championship? Sure, why not? I used to love Ohio State back in the day when Terrell Pryor was the quarterback. Who else? What's his name? Like Troy Smith, I think his name was. But I always liked Ohio State football because they always had a really dope black quarterback. We are in Virginia, United States. Being married isn't for everyone. That is true. That is true. It takes a special kind of anointing to be married. And if you're, I don't see how people try to do it without God too. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, and you know, I am so glad that I was able to find the right woman for me. We've been married going on 15 years in October. Excuse the yards. And you know, it's just one of those things that work out really good. What is going on with y'all? What are y'all doing? Doesn't look like playing to me. I'm not sure why he said why. I must have missed something. Yeah, and well, you know that you know, finding the right one is a process that I don't think a lot of people want to wait for. You know what I'm saying? Be by yourself? Nah. The whippersnappers, they're not acting up, but they just, I don't know why everybody wants to do stuff when I go live. $15 That's what's up, man. Clap it up for her in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're at 13 likes. We got a long ways to go. We gotta get to 100 likes before we get off. So I need everybody to double tap that screen and share it with somebody. Imagine how much happier it would have been if you'd married a man. The devil is a liar. So we're gonna remove that from the chat. Ain't no man fine enough for me. Not even Prince. Yo, so what if I don't like my wife and have 2 kids with her and I low-key hate her? I don't even know. I don't even think that's a serious question. If it is, then you might as well just get some counseling and figure out why you hate her. You love how y'all keep it real? That's what's up. What's in the fridge to keep the marriage happy? Food. Good food that my wife cooks all the time. And, you know, when I am commanded to cook, not commanded really, but when she asks me to cook, you know, I chef it up every now and again. What is the best thing to buy for your husband? Sneakers, of course. That should be a no-brainer. Everybody write that down right now. If you want to get your husband the best gift ever, you get him sneakers. Tap the screen, tap the screen. And this is why you don't go live without a plan. This is why you don't go live just happy stance, because, you know, what am I supposed to do? How am I going to keep you guys entertained? What am I going to do to keep the people's attention? I just need you to double tap the screen, get those likes up. And if it gets weird, too weird, then we'll just end it. Sometimes winging it ends up being the best. Yeah. Especially when we have, good interaction between the live host and the viewers. But if it's just a bunch of weird questions going on, then that's not really helping anybody. Why you bother to delete comments? Nobody ever going to see them again once they run off the screen, because I don't want to see them. And there are certain people that when they come into this live, they're expecting a certain type of atmosphere. We have a lot of like grown and mature people who ain't with all the nonsense. So, certain things, they don't align with our core values as content creators, because, we are a family, we are a Christian family. So we believe in Jesus. We're ministers and people who operate in the spiritual, and just certain things it's just corny to see. And we should be talking to the why type nonsense in the chat if it's just to troll. What's the point of trolling? It's nothing. I'm trying to keep the vibe cool in the chat, and other people are just being weird. So how many kids do you have right now? We have 8 children altogether. That's true. That was always my thing. How do you know if she's the one? Oh my gosh. I knew that Nakia was the one. It's just, like my spirit just really clicked with her. We weren't as, for lack of a better word, we weren't as saved as we were back in the day. But just, someone that checks off all your boxes. When I met Nakia in high school, she was pretty, she had body, she was athletic, she had a car, she was into church, she loved the Lakers, she was into the same music as I was. We had a lot of like similar cultural experiences. And then, when we reconnected after college, I saw, she was a mom, and I saw how she interacted with her children. She was, a boss at the time. So just everything that I needed in a woman, she was that. And the only thing that we had to do, once everybody checks off all your boxes as far as like what you need to be a man, or to be the man in the relationship, all it is just figuring out, communication style, and trying to just like navigate sacrifice. We have been married for 15 years. In October, we will be celebrating 15 years of marital bliss. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I need everybody to subscribe to this channel. And yeah, like I said earlier, we're less than 500 subscribers away from 10K. Man from Miami, what's going on? Oh yeah, she definitely had body. Nakia was like super athletic. She was a soccer player, so she was fit, man. As the blokes from overseas say, she was fit, real fit. We got married when I was 26. So I was about 4 years into my professional adult life after college. Um, yeah, no, but we had dated for a little while before we actually got married. We hooked up July 4th, 2009. We got engaged February 2010, and then we got married in October 2010. I don't even know what that means. How long should you wait to ask to marry a girl? I mean, if you love her, I wouldn't wait too long. Because being engaged, well, I mean, it also just believes, your core beliefs, you know. As a Christian, if you don't want to be a career fornicator, so the sooner you're married, the sooner you can, it stops being fornication and becomes covenant with God. So definitely, if you love her and y'all both love the Lord and are dedicated to the marriage, get married as soon as you can. We got engaged in February, and shoot, we would have got married sooner, but I think we was both, well, I wasn't making no kind of money for real. Being a substitute teacher, she was making more money than I was as a manager at Target, and between moving and organizing different things, it just worked out that way for us. I am not single, I am married. The benefits of having a wife, someone to love. Well, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So one of the benefits for being married, especially for men, is that you enter in a covenant relationship, a deeper covenant relationship with God. So that you can provide for your family, so that your family can be good, both mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and all of those things. God is going to provide for you to, be able to do that for your family. So that is a benefit. Also, fornication is sin. So if you just, sleeping around and doing your thing, you are out of the will of God. But when you're married and you are, faithful to the one woman that God gave you, then you are now operating in covenant, and everything that comes from it is a blessing. So we have 6 children together, and 8 all together, and they are all a blessing to our lives. So that's a benefit. If she can cook, you got a steady chef in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's going to put that love in your belly. She's going to take care of you, love you, rub your back, scratch your back when you need it, do your hair if you need it done, and she can know how to do it. She can make reservations and organize stuff. What else? They keep the bed nice and warm, just in case you get out. You got to come back in. You got to come back into a cold bed. And what else? Another benefit of having a wife. Oh, if you need somebody to roast, right there, you could talk about her all day long, and she's not going nowhere, because she's locked down. Clank, clank. Right? You could call her anything.
Don't lie.
Get over here, big head. See that? They laugh and they keep coming. Come on, smelly butt.
Yeah.
Come on, smelly butt. See? Call it smelly butt, big head. Call it whatever you want, you know.
Not really. People take that out of hand.
At the right time, you
crazy stuff.
At the right time, you can call it whatever you want.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Do I have a prenup? No. I didn't even have a lawyer when we got married. I couldn't afford a prenup. And I ain't had nothing to give away anyway. I didn't have anything coming into the marriage. When we got married,
I had more.
when we got married, I was full of potential. Full of potential and a blessing waiting to happen. So there was nothing to nup or pre about me. So we're good to go. But we're in this thing together. And we would never get divorced. But if the weirdest, craziest thing ever happened and we did, I wouldn't mind giving her half all my stuff. So everything that I have is because of her. And we live a simple life now. And that's the thing about marriage, right? You know, I don't get married with the intent of, oh, maybe this might not work out. I got married with the intent and thought of what do I have to do to make it last forever, ever. Make it last. Yeah, so tap the screen, double tap the screen, like live. I'm loving the marriage questions. Thank y'all so much for taking it serious. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We are on our way to 10,000 subs, y'all. 10,000 subs. That's huge. That's a huge milestone for, you know, smaller content creators. We are also, well, the super chat is open if you are feeling the vibes and you want to be a blessing to the channel. And that, again, helps us to be able to do this full time. Drop our super chat in the chat. And let us know where you're watching from if you haven't already. And when you leave this live, make sure you check out the content on the page. This is
still my favorite. That's pineapple.
This is good. Why do people marry? Because they love one another. They want to be in covenant with the Lord. I think mixing this with soda.
Yeah, I was thinking
would be
that. Like
fire.
ginger ale.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why people get married. Like this live, y'all. We're giving out. This is just what is this? A therapy session with Sean P from ThePurefoys. Get your money up, not your funny up. Okay. Noted. Will do. We're at Elijah Fuller. Yo. Life is hard because people want materialistic things. I don't think life is hard because of that. I think life is hard when you don't have a made up mind of who you are and what you want in life. Everybody wants something material, right? We live in a material world. But let me since it's, since we just having man talk tonight, let me bring y'all into the man cave slash the office and sneaker room. Where can I set y'all up? Put y'all over here so that it could just be us. I got some organizing and cleaning to do anyway. What's going on, everybody? Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Oh, this I'll use ring light joint. That's a better. Is cooking the only job that I have? I didn't know that cooking was my job. So to answer your question, no, it's not. Ba-ba-bum. Hit that like button. We're just talking about life right now. I am in the office slash overflow room slash sneaker room slash content creation room. This is our multi-purpose room where I spend a lot of the time here. I spend a lot of time in here. This is where I come to edit our videos and all that great stuff. Prepare for church and yeah. But we have really thin walls, so there is some privacy, but I can still hear everything that goes on in the house. Do I sell shoes? I'm actually about to sell a bunch of these because I want to reinvest in the family. And we need money to do that. And until YouTube starts really kicking in, I gotta put in some legwork too. And don't worry about the shorts. I'm home. These are pajamas. These are like my walk around shoes. You have the Jordan 4 Red Thunders. I do not have. I am a size 10. How do you handle lack of intimacy in a marriage with very young kids? I have a 3-year-old and an 18-month-old, but trying to make things good with my wife in the intimacy department. You really gotta value the intimacy in the marriage, and that's just a question. Well, first off, when you have little kids in the marriage, intimacy can and will fall off a little bit. Our wives, they go through so many different things when they give birth and after the baby is born, and they go through a lot mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? So one, you have to understand that that's a normal thing and it's going to happen, right? I'll tell Nakia's business a little bit. When after every baby, there she had some, because she had gained weight and all those things, she would lose some of her self-esteem. She would lose some of her self-confidence. You know, she wouldn't feel as sexy, you know, at times. But being a loving husband, um, you know, you grow to understand those things. And one thing that's really going to help is you got to really. That's why you got to have like God at the at the at the at the helm. You know, have God at the head of your marriage, because you know the devil would love for you and your wife to break up. He would love for y'all to get displeased with one another and all those things. He would love for the lack of intimacy to spiral over into other things. But that's when, you know, having a firm belief in the Lord and understanding that, you know, it's just a season. The love is still there. It's just that things are different at this moment. And that's the truth that you hang on to. So yeah, I find that a lot of preachers are really materialistic. I mean, people, period, are materialistic. The fact that they're preachers doesn't mean much. What size are the grapes? They're a size 10. I have a lot of stuff. I do. I remind you of a young Denzel. All right. Thank you. I actually met Denzel. I got a chance to work with him on the set of Preacher's Wife. Shout outs to Denzel. Renee, what's going on? Trying to bring God into your life more and more every day. Well, man, I'm so happy to hear that. And I am definitely here to walk that walk with you. I run a Bible study every Tuesday online. So if that's something that, you know, you'd be interested in, you can reach me on Instagram, shoot me a DM at Sean Purefoy on Instagram, and we could talk it out. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Where is that other sneaker? Runaway shoe. Where are you, sneaker? I know I'm not tripping. No cooking tonight. We had leftovers for dinner. So we had some friends over yesterday. Some friends we've been doing life and ministry with for the past couple years. And they came over to see the new crib, and we made dinner for them, and we had a whole bunch of chicken and stuff left over, so we just did leftovers. And Key has been working really hard these last couple weeks, with stuff going on at the church, Father's Day, and then this weekend. So you know, it was a blessing to have those leftovers. Where is that shoe? Why I want to be materialistic? Uh, okay. Who's gambling? All right. I'm not sure if he's talking about me, because I don't gamble. The sneaker. Come on in, like the live. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions about marriage, then for sure. You have to pay a debt, and yes, I'm talking to you. You're gambling, bought a house in debt. You don't know for sure if you're going to pay that back. Gambling. Listen, man, the Bible says that my God will meet all of my needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. So regardless of what I got going on financially, because God is my father, he's going to take care of me. All right? Because I am stewarding well over my wife and my children, because she is the good thing that God allowed me to find, and because she and I are in covenant with him, he is never going to let me lack. Will there be ups and downs as far as finances and stuff is concerned? Sure, that's everybody's life. But for me to be worried about being able to pay for this house that the Lord opened the door to bless me with, I don't think God doesn't operate that way. He's not going to open up a door and bless me just for me to be worried about how to take care of the blessing that he gave me. So nobody's gambling. Gardena, what up? Quentin Murphy, thank you so much. I think that some people are just really, they have a misunderstanding of what it is to be a believer in Christ. They take they don't know that the Bible has nuance, and that it's different techniques in writing and all the things. So it is what it is. And I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not frustrated or any of those things. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Hit that like button. I love the question though, or the fervor. Do-do-do-do. What is marriage like? Marriage is awesome, especially when you do it the right one. Dog for life, what's up? Can you get mine? I don't even know you, bro. I'm gonna give you the keys to my life. We got the mod here. The mod is here now. My favorite sneaker. My favorite sneaker of all time. Do I have Jordan 4s? Yeah. I got a couple pairs of Jordan 4s. Not my favorite shoe, but it's been growing on me. This is my favorite shoe of all time right here. It definitely takes tough skin to be on social media for sure. That's something that I had to learn the hard way, and something that I had to learn how to navigate. So if you're going to be in the public eye, if you're going to be a influencer and a social media person, content creator, then you put it out on the internet, and you cannot control what people say and what they do. Um, we can't control how people are going to respond. Some people are on social media for different reasons. Some people are there to be entertained. Some people are on social media to learn. Some people are on social media to find community in certain topics, issues, and um, events. And some people are just miserable, so they want to rain on everybody else's parade. So one of the things that used to really get me or get to me was that when I go to the comment section, if anything that I read that was not in alignment with how I thought that the content came across, or that aligned with what people say, or how I felt about the thing, then I would like harp on that and feel like a kind of way. But everybody's going to do their own thing. So everything that I tell on here is the truth. I'm not a liar, and unless I'm like joking, but then that's a joke. But unfortunately, it's the negativity and the toxicity that drives a lot of people. So it is what it is. Yeah, he just wants to be oppositional. They sacrificed Jesus because he claimed that he was the Messiah, and they thought that it was blasphemous. They didn't know that he was telling the truth, and they didn't want to receive that he was telling the truth. They rejected the truth. He's just trolling, man. All right, bro. Have a good one, man. I appreciate the comments, the commentary, but that's just. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to debate. We don't have to debate. We could just talk about stuff. If we're gonna talk about God, we could talk about, we could just talk about God. But I'm not. I'm not one of those people that be on TikTok trying to argue with like Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that. That's what. Talk about Iran. Nah, I'm okay. I just pray for peace everywhere. Um, but I'll also say that all this stuff about wars and rumors of wars. These are all things that were spoken and prophesied about in the Word of God. So it is what it is. If you haven't already, like this live, share us with somebody. Um, we're just having a free for all live because I needed something to do, and we haven't been live or put out content in a couple days. So yeah, we are almost at 10K. I'm not sure the specific number right now because what I'm saying, it be changing throughout the day. You know what I mean? But we are so grateful to the Lord for letting this be a thing that we can grow on. Am I a shoe collector or reseller? It just depends on the needs of the house. I'm a sneaker head. I love sneakers. I've been into sneakers for a real long time. And I'm not a reseller though. But if the family ever needs anything, then you know I will sell some of my I will sell some of my collection. And right now we're trying to get a new computer for editing. I need a, what is it? The it's not an iMac, but it is an Apple product. But it's like the Mac Box Pro. I forget the name of it, but yeah. Mohad, what up? Monique, if people start spamming, just put them in timeout for 24 hours. No need in trying to delete every comment that doesn't align with what we do over here at the Purefoy household. My most expensive sneaker, uh, I don't like to pay a whole bunch for sneakers. I do have a couple pairs that are like high in value, I'll say. Um, for instance, oh, I haven't even counted my sneakers in a long time. Now this shoe I bought for $120, which is not a bad price for sneakers. These are it's a pair of SB Dunk Lows. And you know, because as a dad, you know, you got to have something that's just you. And sneakers is just mine. Nobody uh, in the house collects sneakers like I do, right? So this is my thing. Everybody else is into like Robux and Roblox and Minecraft and video games and like girly stuff. The boys are into video games and sports. Key is into mugs and family and you know taking trips and stuff like that. So having something of your own as a dad is like just really important and crucial for your mental health. So this is what I do. This is what I collect. Can't nobody mess with this stuff because it's mine. Just mine. I don't got to let nobody hold them. I don't have to share these with nobody. It's just mine. If I sold my collection today, I would need at least 20,000. I would need at least 20,000. Probably even more because there are some shoes that have gone up in value. And that's the cool thing about sneakers too, is like they're like art, you know? Some shoes appreciate in value. So when I bought these, they were $120, $115, $125. I don't think I paid $130 for these. But right now on StockX, these are going for almost $600. So I could sell these, you know, these are used. So I could probably sell them for $300, $350 because it's in good condition. You can see all of the stars on the bottom of the shoe. There, I keep all my stuff clean. You know? Yeah. So, but this is a high value shoe. Thank you, Renee. Like the live. I don't know if we're going to reach 100 likes tonight. Key is not here. So, my dog is pregnant and I don't know if I'm ready to be a father. I need advice. Leave dogs alone. The money wall is for sure building up, for sure. We have your support. Thank you so much. I need everybody to tap the live, double tap the screen, like this live if you haven't already. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We just freestyling tonight. We're not making any meals. We're not doing anything in particular. We just vibing tonight. Just vibing. I'm actually about to put a bunch of these sneakers on sale, start taking pictures and stuff like that, preparing them for the selling. Overall, because, you know, we're reinvesting in the family. So what does that mean? I need a new computer for editing purposes. Happy birthday, Jasmine. We also need a riding lawnmower. And it don't have to be a 0 turn. We need a weed whacker. Kids need new beds. We need fans for the kids' rooms because it does get warm in here. Nicely insulated crib. And these Virginia summers, man, are no joke. What's good, fam? Double tap the screen. We're almost to 30 likes. The goal is 100 likes. But YouTube is not sending the people my way tonight because it's just me. But double tap that screen, like the live, and let me know where you're watching from. I'm in this is not my man cave because everyone has access to this room. But this is where I keep my sneakers. This is where our overflow is. We keep a bunch of stuff in the house in here. This is like the office area where I edit videos and write my sermons and all the good things. Double tap the screen if you're not. I need everybody to like the live. Kyrie Irving's elite. Do you have? Kenneth Fuller. Do I have Kyrie Irving's elite? No, I don't have any Kyries in my collection. No Kyries in the collection. See, we got them walls. You take my money. If I could give it back, I would. So you're not blocked. You're put on timeout because you just want to argue and just combat everything that I have to say. If I could give you the money back, I would, because the thing is that I don't need your money, right? I don't need anybody's money because I am a child of God. God is going to bless me. He's going to use other people to bless me. Like, right? We're good, right? We're good. No one's on here begging, dude. Just you know, if you have such an issue, you can just, you know, scroll away. I'm just letting people know that they can donate, because that's what we do as content creators. When you go on live, people tell you that you can donate. Kai Sanat, he's a beggar because he tells people that you can subscribe to his stream on Twitch. He's begging. I don't think so. It's just called advertising. It's just called informing people on how they can support you if they want to support you. And if you're really like into Satan worship, man, I'm just praying for you in the name of Jesus that God will convict your heart and arrest your heart and win you over to him. You talking about it's either God or Satan. Can't be both. How are we supposed to do things if we don't give y'all? That doesn't even make sense. All right, man. Have a good one, bro. I be trying to talk to people, but you know, if you want to just argue in the comments, then you know, argue with yourself. But I pray for that brother in Jesus' name that the Lord will again just bless him. He's obviously dealing with something, and you know, I've been encountering a lot of people who are dealing with like demon possession. It's crazy. I had this one guy. Um, met him at I met him at my job when I was working at Pizza Hut. It was a little side job that I had because teachers don't make enough money. Well, I wasn't making enough money as a teacher to support the family. So I got a side job also to help pay for the house too, right? But met this guy. At first he was cool, man. And then once I got to know him a little bit, began to show his true colors, bro. And this man came to my job and was just on one, was just trying to argue with me and stir up chaos. And you know that is demon possession, or you know that is not of God, because God is not the author of confusion. The only author of confusion and chaos is Satan. So there's a little education from you guys. Daniel Berry Sports and Highlights, what's going on? Did y'all see the NBA Finals? Let's watch. Let's switch up the topic. Did the team that you wanted to win the finals, did they win the finals? If you haven't already liked this live, we're almost at 30 likes. It's more likes than I thought we were going to get during this live. It's been some pretty weird commentary going on tonight, but it's all good. This is water repellent. We're just going to use this as a cleaner. My favorite shoes, I just showed those a little while ago, but it is the Jordan 11 Bread, or the Bread 11s as us sneakerheads like to call them. But it's just the black and red. You see, oh, I just saw 30. It just went up on this side. Welcome to the channel. We are just freestyling tonight. I'm Sean, and this is the Purefoy family channel. The family is in the other room just doing their thing. Mondays are just like a recovery day for us because, you know, we minister on Sundays. We run church on Sundays. And we had guests over for dinner. So it was a whole family production this weekend to share the love of Christ and to just be in community with folks. So we chilling. 32 likes. Let's go. I still think that before this live ends, we're going to hit 100 likes. 100 likes. So make sure y'all share this live. Engage. Talk with me, because I can't talk by myself. I'm currently in my sneaker room / office, content creation room, multi-purpose room, all of the rooms, everything goes on in here. And because it's madness in the house. God bless, God bless. 34 likes, let's go. 100 likes. 100 likes on the live. Woo! Isaiah is in that other room screaming his lungs out. I don't know if y'all can hear that background noise. Because if I can hear it, then y'all probably can hear it too. But he has just been, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my baby boy. He has been tripping lately. I don't know if it's because of Alea, you know, him feeling some kind of way about being moved out as the baby of the family, but he's been getting like really irritable lately. And you know, he's not one to like really cry about stuff, but he's been like a crybaby lately. And it's I don't know. But even with just like other stuff, it's really hard to figure my man out. Hey, it's Nakia Purefoy. That's my boo. That's my wife. That's my real. Got it. What's going on? Welcome to the live. It is Freestyle Monday, even though that's not a thing in any other part of the world. No specific topic tonight. Just freestyling. I'm cleaning shoes. Getting ready to try to sell some shoes. The family is chilling in other parts of the house. There's no cooking tonight. We just chilling. But we need you to subscribe to the channel. Someone gave us a super chat, but it was trying to flex on us, on me, because he disagreed with my views on his opinion. And if I could give it back, I would. But God bless him anyhow. It is what it is. And this is our channel. Do I wear sneakers to church? Of course. Of course, I wear sneakers everywhere. Even though I will admit, like lately, like the motivation to get as fresh as I used to do has died down. I'm not gonna lie. Getting dressed like how I used to get dressed, you know, putting a lot of effort into an outfit, it's kind of lost on me now these days. I think it's because of the weight gain. And then I feel like I'm just like always running. We most certainly cannot. Like this live. We are almost to 40 likes. Let's go. We got to get to 100, y'all. If we get to 100, I will sing a song. Shoot, I might just sing a song, period. So I can encourage myself in the Lord. My battery is running low. And it has been a day. I edited 2 videos. So we'll have a family video dropping on tomorrow. A little vlog. And then we will have some land type house videos stuff dropping. I need y'all to watch the videos on the channel. I need y'all to watch it. I need y'all to like it. And I need y'all to comment on it. Because I believe that there is value in those videos. And it gives you an update on, you know, what's going on the land. So a couple of y'all, I appreciate everybody showing up for the lives. I appreciate that for sure. Look at that. Back to crispy white. I appreciate y'all being on the lives. But if you could, make sure you check out the videos on the channel as well. Sharon Thomas, what's going on? It's just me today. Key is in the other room. I don't know what she's doing right now. My sons are trying to put a hole in one of our walls. And once they do, we're going to move from being a family of 10 to a family of 8. My bad, man. Y'all gotta stop leaving the door open. Because I could have swore it said for free. You know, when you leave you leave the door open to a shoe store. Where I'm from, that's mean that the shoes is free. What is the plan for the animals eating our crop? So, we actually have a video coming out about that. So we built a fence, and we also got some powder stuff, some keep away booger sugar to keep the animals away. So hopefully that'll work. These last couple days we haven't seen any rabbits or deer bite marks in our newly grown watermelons. So that is a blessing. That is working. So sons, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. And I've been working on not spazzing on these boys every day, because they do something spaz worthy every day. But I want them to receive the discipline and not receive, or just be scared into doing scared straight, right? But it's very, very hard. Very hard. Being a dad is not easy. Say, don't throw things in the house. And then, that word will be law for 3 days. And then on the 4th day, it starts off with a little light pass, and then it becomes a full-out football game in the den. But you gotta love them. You gotta love them. And just teach them. My sons definitely teach. All of my sons teach me patience. Even from the oldest to the youngest. They teach me patience. They ingrain that in me. They teach me long suffering. because I feel like the girls are so easy on the front end. Like, potty training comes real easy with them, especially with our girls. Raylan and Ariana, I feel like I don't even remember their potty training because it was just so smooth. Ariana basically came out the womb potty trained. So shout outs to her. Shout outs to Ariana and her potty training. Shout outs to Jaden for sure. There is never the only dull moments happen when everybody is asleep. When everyone is asleep, then we have dull moments. I enjoy dull moments. So between the hours of sometimes midnight to about, well, Isaiah gets up at 7. So once he gets up, there are no dull moments. So we get a good 7 hours. But we got to sleep through those hours. We got to sleep during those hours and recover from the day that we had. Like, and it's so crazy because when I'm constantly putting out little fires. So yesterday, at one point, Alea was crying because she wanted a snack, and I think Nakia was either in the bathroom or in in the garden or doing something. But I had Alea. Then Isaiah starts licking Raleigh's shoes, his sneakers that he plays basketball in. He starts licking those shoes. And then I'm having to remind Sean for the 50th time to clean up after himself. Because, bruh, man, right? So let's say he takes out this lotion. He'll take out the lotion, use it, and then leave it wherever he was. So he'll find it in a cabinet. Let's just say he'll find it here, get it, come over here and use it, and then leave it. Ryan S, what's good, my bro? And then the other day, Raylan and Raleigh and Sean getting into an argument over a doggone uh, plastic basketball situation. Hit that like button, y'all. We got to get to 40 likes. 40 likes. Subscribe to the channel. Drop that super chat if you're feeling generous. Shout outs to the person who was trying to flex, giving that super chat. We're already up $10. 2 more. We just need 2 more. And it's been a steady like 9-10 people in the live today. So I appreciate y'all more than you know. But yeah, life be lifing, man. Life be lifing. And the kids, they drive me up a wall sometimes. All of them. But then, you have moments where you look at them or you talk to them, and then there's just nothing but love. Nothing but love. And I think that everybody doesn't have kids, but you really start to understand God's love for you when you have kids of your own. Thank you, Fenwak. Yeah, because the same people who get on your nerves and disobey and stress you out be the same ones that that just give you so much love. Like me and Ari got a chance to have some daddy-daughter time, and that's something that I want to do more of. But I feel like it's difficult to do because, one, we don't be having a whole bunch of money for extracurricular activities. And I like, and I know that you don't need to always spend money to do things, but as a father, that's something that I want to do for my kids. That's just something I want to do. I want to be able to take them out, get them ice cream. We grab a burger and a milkshake or something like that, or go to the mall and and just a little something something, just to commemorate the moment and to share. Conversations are always best with food, right? But yeah, me and Ari, we got a chance to kick it for a little bit. We went to the Starbucks over here, and she grabbed this dragon fruit lemonade drink that looked weird, and I had a frap that I could have just dealt without. But when I got down to it, just thinking about who she is and all that she's accomplished, man, I was like almost brought to tears. I kept it together because we were surrounded by um, people. But yeah, man, I'm very very proud of my kids. I love them with all of my heart. They frustrate the mess out of me, but you know, I wouldn't trade them for the world because I see how they progressed, where they started off. And when Isaiah is graduating from high school or graduating from college, I'm like, boy, I remember when you used to eat dirt off the floor. I remember when you smeared poop all over our living room floor. I remember when you used to lick the dirt off of Raleigh's shoes. And now look at you, Dr. Purefoy, or Lawyer Purefoy, or Astronaut Purefoy, or whatever, wherever God has taken them. You know what I mean? I I know that day is going to come, and it's going to be so horrible. Memories are more valuable than money. Yes, memories are more valuable than money. Um, yeah, that is true. But I think you can create memories if you got a little money. You got a little money. 40 likes. Let's go. And it only took us 82 minutes to get to it. I'm grateful. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. We got the 40 likes. It's not the 100 that I was asking for earlier on, but also it's just me here. If Key was here, we'd have 10,000 likes on the live because everybody comes here to see her, and I'm fine with that. Nice shoes. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. This is the collection that I am about to sell. Unless somebody wants to buy us, I gotta find what is the name of that computer. It's like the Mac Box Pro. What is it called? If Nakia is still on here, please look up that Mac computer that we need or that I want. I'm sure we could use an iMac or um what? No, don't sell them. We gotta, I'm just reinvesting into the family. Reinvesting. Thank you. 41 likes. We just need 59 more. What's going on, everybody that's in here? Thank you, everyone, for your engagement tonight. Thank you for your generosity. $10 in super chat. Can't go wrong with that. We don't discriminate. Any value that you guys give to us is appreciated, and we're grateful for it. Just got shoes today. Can I tell you their name and you rate them? Nah. Not today. 42 likes. Y'all want to hear a song? Anyone told you that? Yes. Everywhere I go, everywhere that I dance, they tell me that I'm the best dancer there. So, there's that. Especially when I do this. We call this the jerkin train. You know? There was a song on my heart. I forgot the song that I was going to sing. I was singing earlier. It was in my spirit, and I forgot it. The song that I was thinking about earlier. I forget. Maybe next time, if I remember it. Plus, I don't have my charger in here, and I believe that my phone is about to die. It is 9:35 in the p.m. And thank you to everybody that wished Jaden a happy birthday. My man is 20 years old. Some of y'all have known this kid since he was like 12 or 11 when we started this channel. Thank you everybody who chimed into that. Also, this week is Nakia's birthday too. So Nakia, today is the 23rd. Nakia's birthday is on the 28th. Nakia's birthday is on the 28th. So make sure y'all show her some love for her birthday. If you're not following her on Facebook or Instagram, make sure y'all do that so y'all can show her some love. And we have a community tab. And that's for you guys. Y'all can just post on there. Y'all don't got to wait for us to post. If you click on the page, there is a community tab. And you guys can make posts. You guys can ask questions. Please use that, because that's going to be our way to just for us. You know, people who is really down with us, people who really believe in us and support us. That's for, us to have conversations. So let's do that. OG, double OG, I appreciate it, my boy. I appreciate everybody that spends time with us. Shout outs to you guys who commented, who cracked jokes, who laughed at my corny jokes, who liked the live. All 42 of y'all who liked the live, God bless you. Shout outs to the folks who gave the super chat. And again, super chats, while God is going to make a way, and he always does, super chats just help us to be able to do this stuff full time. Y'all heard what Renee said. Do all those things. 43 likes. Let's go. If I had a charger, we could probably go a little bit longer. But I'm ready to get into my bed. Be on the lookout for a live. I need y'all to watch. So we got a bunch of different content coming out, just so that you guys can get to know us more. What in the world?
What is it? A super chat?
It is a super chat. Rue? Who is Rue? I was late, but oh my gosh. What? Oh my God. I am always, Rue. Okay. Who is Rue? Do I know Rue? Where is Rue from? Talk to us, Rue. God bless you. Oh, I hear Leah Rose. You trying to get in here? Come on. Yeah. They let you in here?
Daddy?
Say hi. Like bass, say hi. Snotty nose.
Daddy,
Yes,
do
Riley.
you want this anymore still?
Why? You trying to take it back?
No.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
I mean, you can take it. I don't need it in here. We were just doing it, using it for that video that me and Mama were making. But take the gun, get all the bullets up out of here. These little Nerf bullets. Hold on, let me load up the clip. One time for the one time.
Well, first I need to take this out for the one time.
Thank you so much. This is Alea Rose. She is our almost 11-month-old. Stop, girl.
Hey, Daddy.
She was born last year. And we still haven't even released that video yet. Josie, I love Jesus. What up? You say hi to them? Girl, you try to show this shoulder? You better cover that up. You trying to be sassy mama. Say hi. High five. Yeah. Yeah. Give me 5. All right. It's 9:41, so it's about to be bedtime for this little one. But yo, I'm glad I stayed on for that extra little bit. Cause God made another way. Opened up another door and allowed someone to partner with us in generosity. That means so much. And it's just such a blessing to us, man. Y'all have no idea. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow. And we'll be here on Wednesday as well. All right. Please check out the community tab. And I need somebody to post there first. All right. You heard what she said. You post there. Tell them. Post. Post on there. Post it. We love y'all. Have a good night. Live, let love.
Peace.
Peace out.